Today I'm going to be talking about an album which is being released today by a localish band to Manchester. When I say localish, they're based in North Wales and called Zebedy. Their frontman is Johnny Harding-Smith, who is an outstanding guitar player and sometimes singer as well with the band. I managed to grab an early copy of the CD. I paid for it and they sent it me early so I could do this video and a quick review. So here goes. Don't you just love the packaging? You don't get CDs normally like this, do you? Anyway, let's get into it. And scissors, here we go. Why, Johnny, why did you pack this so tightly? Okay, I mean, at last, here we go. Wow. Bubble packaging, bubble wrap. You're going to be able to, well, it's all a bit flat to be honest. So anyway, here we go. This is it. In a nice plastic sleeve, very unrecyclable, but it looks lovely. So, got the back of it and the front. The front cover is very fetching. The album is called Waiting for the Tide, and again the band's name is Zebedy. So let's get inside this. Unpeeling, lovely. Let's push it out. Push, here we go. So it's absolutely lovely. I do like the drawing on the front. Inside we have some details about the band. Music by Zebedy, lyrics by Zebedy, apart from a couple of exceptions, and it was produced and mixed by somebody called Dan Weller, whose name may ring a bell to a few people. And the CD itself is like done like a vinyl. So you've got all the different the track layouts, and you've got the centerpiece as well. Looks absolutely amazing. Comes off nice and easily as well, unlike a lot of CDs. You've got another image underneath the plastic. So let's go and put this on, have a listen. I'll come back and give you my thoughts on Zebedy.
3 hours later.
Let's get down and dirty with this album, see what it's all about. First out of the block is an instrumental called Well-Being. It's keyboard driven with some curious mellotronic sounds. Not what I was expecting, but I'm really liking it, and it's a really good opener to the album. Next is the first pre-release single, Building Sandcastles, and it's an absolute rocker. Johnny Harding-Smith's vocals are very powerful as he establishes himself. I'm getting some Hard-Fi vibes from this song as well. There's some screaming on it, but it's not out of place, really fits in well, and this screaming covers the whole album as well. But it's only in places. They've chosen when to use it and when not to use it perfectly. The City Is Ours is another pre-release single. In fact, it was the second pre-release single. It's got a great bass riff at the start, and the band embrace their inner Pineapple Thief as well. The band certainly wears their influences on the sleeve, as My Name Is Forever is reminiscent at times of Biffy Clyro, and there is some brutal low-end riffage towards the end of the song as well. Forget All That You Know features multi-layered vocals that are pretty unusual in this sort of music. The guitar riffage of Johnny Harding-Smith and Ben Chamberlain really stands out on Revelations. Another instrumental, Mask in the Sky, seemingly goes off in several directions, thereby requiring your full attention while listening. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Brace yourselves because you need to set the pace, or the pace sets you. Set the Pace is incredibly catchy, possibly the next single because it just grabs you and holds you. And finally we get to the album closer, We Collide, It's another strong song with more brutal riffage and more grinding bass lines. Another favourite of mine on the album. Overall, it's a big sounding album, and the decision to use Dan Weller, who has produced Enter Shikari, Sixth, or is it Sixth, and as well as other bands, was definitely the right decision, and it's paid huge dividends with this particular album. The music on the album crosses boundaries from rock to post-rock to prog to metal to pop, producing a really catchy package. It's got a great modern sound, which along with the strong songwriting, well, it's been 10 years since the last album, so they've certainly had the time to get things right. Mixing that with intelligent and interesting playing really makes for a great package. And the album sequence as well too. It's something that bands don't tend to think about too much. Job done. Zebedy for the win. I feel like Boris Johnson when I do this. Need to stop doing it. Now go out and buy it. There's links in the description to Bandcamp for you to go and buy it online. Either digital download, CD, they're even doing a cassette as well. There's also some links to the videos for the singles, so you can have a look at those and listen to it. I'm out of here. Happy listening everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. Zebedy for the win. Take care. Bye bye.